I assume there is a part of each and every person which is always just naive, coiling somewhere in a corner, waiting for the right time for it to unveil itself. Because tell me why right now I'm doing some of the things which you could have told me that I was to do, then I could be like, no, that is not me. And I'm so much dedicated into them, and I do them with the utmost interest. And even if I was told that to do this, I would be like, no, not for me. Anyway, I'm about to tell you what that is all about in the next 1 second. Meanwhile, my name is Amy. Subscribe to this channel, Amy's Diary. Hit the like button. You can share my videos and leave a comment, and you can as well like the video and tell me where exactly you're watching me from. So sometimes back, I could even say that I cannot invest in agriculture because it involves a lot of losses, and just everything just around it is just like kind of messy. And what is so much, maybe I can say, contradictive is that I'm a lover of nature. I love spending time around nature so much. If you haven't watched some of my previous videos, you can go and check them. Like, I love spending time around plants, just rivers, dipping my feet in the river. But it was kind of selfish because I spent much time with the nature and all that it entails, but I'm so much selfish to an extent that it was so much difficult for me to dedicate myself of time to take care of them. So this is the right time to give back, and I've just discovered this part of me, part of myself, when I moved back to the village. So as you've seen some of my previous videos, I've been planting some of the trees, and I maybe promised that I'm gonna get some, which was jackfruit and an apple. And I'm already in my hometown at where everything is being sold here. I think you can see. I'm gonna show you a couple of plants so that at least you can see, because I'm also fascinated. Some I haven't even seen before. Have a look at this. And I was a little bit scared because what is this? Caterpillar is here. So let me just show you. This one is jackfruit. It's kind of dark over there, and I'll also take apple. So I even wonder how that really came to life, because I didn't know it's something which could work. Sometimes I was like, oh, just sitting there and not touching sand, because you're gonna soil your fingers or your hands, they're gonna get dirty. But this time I found purpose in doing every bit of it. It's just relieving, and seeing that something is coming to life, becoming strong, growing because of you, because you contributed to its growth. That is so much good, right? So I'm here to pick all those too, but there is also something interesting which I'm about to do when I get back home. So you guys stick around, make sure you watch the video till the end. You can as well join my membership. The link is always at the description box, and it's always pinned, so you can join the membership through that. So let's pick our 2 plants, then we go back home. Keep tuned so that you won't miss this amazing episode. So stick around and let's do this. So guys, here is all I have. This one is a jackfruit, and this one is apple. I'm told it's grafted, that is why it looks this way. So I'll just have to take care of it for it to become big. So guys, I'm already home. This one is our jackfruit, and there is nothing which happened. I don't know how. You see this leaf here as withered. So I was asking myself, because it was given to me when it was just okay. So it seems that I ran somewhere to take something, and I placed it down next to a motorbike. So it seems this one got in touch with the motorbike exhaust. That is why this leaf is withering. But I'm lucky, here it's okay. So we also have our apple here, and so we're just gonna go straight away to planting them. So guys, before we do the planting, do you say that environmental influence can be one of the factors which can make a part of you just unveil itself from nowhere? I assume so, because being that I'm here, I'm in the village, and planting, or maybe like things to do with fruits are here, and people need to do that. Okay, I'm not seeing anybody doing this which in turns make me do it, but I do it because I feel like it's worth something which is supposed to be done, right? And so I don't know how I can go about this, but what I can say before doing the planting, that everything has completely changed when I moved here. Some of the things which I loved doing are completely not part of me right now, and new things have come into my life which I do right now, especially the issue with the planting. And right now we are also not going to do the planting of trees, we're also going to do some planting of flowers. Let me show you something over here. So here we go. This is our compound. The leaves are, oh my goodness, this one I used the other time. So this one is a type of flower, I can say a unique one, because most flowers have petals, and that is the main feature of a flower. Flower has petals, but this one is a flower, but there is a coloration in the leaves which makes it a flower. There it's a plant, so it has got leaves which is colored, so they are yellow. Some have got yellow with a strip of white along the edges of the leaves. So this one was planted by my mom some days, or maybe not days, months ago, and she just wanted it to look so good, but unfortunately only these ones survived, and it was planted from the far end. The last banana, if you can see the last banana from here, it was planted from there up to coming this way, all the way up to here, but unfortunately only that one survived. So there is also something that I'm going to do next about the flower, because it looks so beautiful, and we've never had this bright color of plants or flowers in our compound. So I also want to plant that one too. I don't know if I don't know if it will grow, because my mom's didn't. She tried, but it didn't. I want to give it a try, and that will make, I think, the day looks very beautiful for me, and even the homestead, the compound, look beautiful. I know that I'm doing this in my mom's compound, in my mom's homestead, and some days I'll get a chance to do it in my home. I don't know when exactly, but I just want to make a difference here. It's good to leave a legacy, yeah, somewhere. I know some days maybe I won't be here, because I can't be here forever. Maybe we'll find a family and go somewhere else, but I'd love it when I come back, I'm like, at least I did something back in our place, especially things to do with fruits and flowers. I think I'll just love it. So let's get straight away to planting. And about whatever I shared in the beginning of this video, you can leave your view in the comment section. Do you think that environment can influence a person to do something which they've never thought of doing at all in their life? So leave a comment down there. I'll be glad to read, and I'll also give I'll also reply to each and every comment. So before we go to the flower, let us plant the two plants, the new plants that we have here. And this one is jackfruit, and this one is apple. And there is something which I was forgetting. There is a subscriber here we usually talk most of the time. Yeah, he gives me a lot of advice and all that. So he told me that maybe I can consider a plastic net, which he showed me the picture and how it looks like. So I went to the agrovet, and I couldn't find the exact thing, because I feel like at some point the sack won't be really necessary, and even for the aesthetic issues, it just looks ugly. So when people comes to the compound and this sack, it looks ugly. So I thought the issue of the wire, the plastic net will be okay, but I couldn't find it here. So what I will do, I'll look for a chicken wire. I think that will look more presentable, and the fact that our plants also need a sun, so it will allow penetration of the sun to the leaves, because through that they make their food through the leaves, so we cannot deny them sun. So I think I'll go with the chicken wire. It will be of great help, yeah, for our avocado. Look at it, in great health. Our lanquat fruit, it's called lanquat this time around. I know exactly how it's being called. It's called lanquat. Our lanquat there, And then we also have our mango, which is really doing so good up to this point. So if I get finances so good, I'm gonna go and take some chicken wire, and then I think that will look good and also will allow penetration of sun through, or maybe they'll be able to access sunlight. So let's plant the two, then we get to the planting of flowers. Keep tuned, do not leave your screen. Make sure you like the video, and you can as well join my membership. The link is always down here at the comment section. It's always pinned, so you can join my membership. I really appreciate for that. So make sure you like the video and watch till the end. It's gonna be interesting and interesting. So first of all, this is where I'm gonna plant the jackfruit. So this one also is a type of flower, but it was planted at the wrong place. I think this wasn't the right place. So here's where I'll make the hole. So let us get to making the hole. I have a djembe here with me, so let's do that. I made it. Oh my goodness, though I'm tired, I made it. So first all is done, and I'll also have to put in some manure. That will be okay. Yeah, so I think we'll go straight to planting. I think we're gonna do that. So I'll put jackfruit over there. Let me remove it from this thing here. Here we go. So I'll remove this polythene bag, because we always do, you can't plant it with this one. So let's do the planting. Manure should go in first. So let me take this one. We head to where our manure is, so that we can make the soil fertile. It's very necessary, especially if you have manure. You shouldn't take that for granted. Oh my goodness. And the weather today is on another level. It's very cold, super cold. So this is where we always collect our manure from. It's almost getting depleted, but I'll just have to try so that I can get something, because we have to do this. So let's get our manure. There is enough for one hole, so let's get it there so that we can plant it. Finally planted. It looks beautiful. I don't know how this happened. Anyway, that's just okay. The weather is so good. It's really rainy, and it's a very perfect season for planting, so I think I want to get it. Yeah, so let's plant our apple. We're gonna plant it somewhere here. This flower was planted by my brother, and it's keep on spreading. It is in most of the areas in our compound, so we won't need it here. We have got a lot. Let me show you where the other bunch is. Just a lot and a lot of it, so there won't be a need of leaving the other bunch there, and we still have a lot. Have a look at that. You see, it's over here, just like that, up to this end. So I'll have to destroy the other one so that we can plant our apple over there. So let's make the hole. Guys, I couldn't do this by myself. My brother helped. My brother helped me. It was just a lot and a lot, so I already have a bag of manure here. I'll just pour it inside, but I'm gonna have to make a hole inside where I'm gonna put the manure. There we go. Then I'll add it inside. Perfecto. That's good. And then I'll go ahead and plant our apple. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. You wanna keep the doctor away. So I was told that this one is a grafted one. That is why it looks this way. And any leaf which is below this polythene paper here, where the graft started, shouldn't be available, like should be removed. Like this leaf here, I'll have to remove it. Yeah, so I'm gonna plant it. I've never seen how an apple plant looks like before, but why not? Why not? I've always been a risk taker anyway. I don't know if you knew that. I've always been a risk taker. I just believe in my guts. So I know this one is going to make a good apple. I believe. So that is okay that way. Let these ones and throw them away because they make this place looks messy. But you know what? It's drizzling. It's drizzling, and I don't know if I'll make it to plant the flowers. I don't know what I'll do. The weather today is just like, oh my goodness, you can't explain. Like 1 minute it's one rain, the next minute it's shining, and right now it's also drizzling. So I'm happy that all the plants, I can't wait. Have a look at that alignment. Oh my goodness. Apple is here. Mango is here. Jackfruit is here. Avocado is here. And then langquat fruit is there. Banana fruit is there. Which one is remaining? Oh, one. Yeah, I'll have to do orange. Yeah, when I go back to my hometown, I'll buy orange. So guys, let's keep tuned. I'll just monitor the weather. If the rain goes down, then I'll go to the other side, our neighbor side, to get the flowers. Okay, this flower, there is something funny with it. You don't have to plant the seeds, which I've never seen in my life, or maybe a seedling. Okay, there are people who sell seedlings of that flower, which I showed you, the yellow one. And it's not a must that you have to plant that seedling. You can just go ahead and just take a branch, just a little branch. So it will determine, its growth will determine how you take it from the main tree. So you'll have to be careful with that, or maybe use a knife to cut it, just a small branches, not big ones, small ones, and you'll just put it in the soil, and from there you'll be having your flower. So that is what I'm about to do next. I'll have to go to the other side to collect the branches, and that is why I had this thing here. I was to use this one. Oh my goodness, it's drizzling. I'll use this one, and I had a knife inside, so if the rain goes down, we're gonna head to the other side to take flowers so that we can plant flowers too. So guys, keep tuned, watch the video till the end, and let's do this. Guys, cows are doing good. They're feeding on banana stalk. I'm afraid of them. Yeah, so I'm heading to our neighbor's place so that I can take the branches of flowers, which I told you earlier. I have my knife here on this container, and we are heading there. Yeah, so I'm loving every bit of it in the village. I'm rediscovering myself, things which I thought I couldn't do. I realize now that you never limit yourself through your thoughts, that you cannot do other things, or maybe don't just see some of the things as trash. You never know that that is one of your purpose, one of the good things which you can become great at, or maybe which can be your source of peace and all the good things that you've ever imagined in this world. So like me, I despised everything to do with planting, just handling the soil in generally, because after that your nails will be messed up and everything will just be looking messy because of handling the soil, planting the trees and all that. But right now, that is what I love the most. This is the flower which I was telling you guys. Yeah, so right now that is what I love the most. I find peace in doing that, and it's now my source of joy. It could be environment I'm in. I've played a big role in changing my mindset. It could be, but again, I just know that there was something deep inside of me which really needed the exposure, or maybe this kind of a time for it to come out. So I can say that is the moral lesson of, oh my goodness, this place is very slippery and I'm walking barefooted. It's either you have a gumboot or you walk barefooted. That is the rule. So this is the flower. I love to say hi to whoever is around. Then after that, we're gonna come back to take whatever we have to take. So keep tuned. I'll have to say hi because I just can't get here and start doing my thing. So keep tuned. I'm gonna tag you along. I've talked to everyone, and this is how the flower looks like. Most of the time people, or maybe the feature of a flower is that it has petals, like just the soft part of it with different colors, but the leaves are green. But this one looks different because the leaves are the ones which are considered to be flowers. Yeah, they are colored leaves and they just look good. So this is how it's being done. You see, so here we go. So this is what we'll be using here, and another one looks like this. So let me just get as many as, like, just enough, then I'm gonna tag along when I'm going back home, or I'll show you what I'll have at the end of this. You can't. Guys, this is what I have halfway this container. I think this is enough because I only have got one line. Yes, exactly. So this is enough. So let's get back home so that we can do our planting of flowers. I'm so much excited for today. I'm doing something new for the first time. Keep tuned. So I've made something like a very shallow trench over here. You can't even, okay, let me show you this way. You don't need to make holes or maybe something deep because they are very tiny, so just prick them on soil. Is that the right English? I don't know. Yeah, so up to here, up to this end, so just go ahead and do the planting. So let's plant. This is how it looks like, and this is how it's being done. Very tiny that way. So let me do the planting, then I'm gonna show you after I'm done. This is the final results. You can have a look from there, coming that way up to here. So I thought I took enough, but this other side is still remaining from somewhere here, coming up to the grown one over here. So guys, that's it. The weather has turned out to be good again. I'm so much happy for that, and I think there are a lot of things which were pending which I need to take care of. So I'll take advantage of this weather because I knew it could have rained, but the weather is so good. So guys, I know that we'll still find or maybe look for a lot of fruit trees. I still don't have an orange, and maybe some flowers will add. Then one day I'll just give you a whole, or maybe everything review of how everything looks like. But the issue of whatever I talked about in the middle or maybe in the beginning of this video about how to take care of the fruit plants, which I was told it was a plastic what, it was a plastic something. I couldn't get that, so I'll be working on a chicken wire. I think that one will work best because they'll be able to get sunlight. At the same time, they won't be accessible by any animal, or in this case goats. So this is how everything looks like. I think these ones won't look good, the sacks, so I'll go for the chicken wire. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I think it's short. I've not really confirmed, but I think it's a short one, and it's because of the weather. Tomorrow we're gonna have another long and interesting video. So if you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing to Amy's Diary. I'm so happy because a lot of people are subscribing. We're on a road to 2K subscribers. I can't really wait for this, for sure. So if you're watching for the first time, you haven't subscribed to this channel before, please go ahead and subscribe. It's just a one-click thing. Make sure you like the video, because through that it tells the algorithm that this video is good and it gets recommended to a lot of people, and through that we get to grow as Amy's Diary. And if you have got anything to add or maybe any advice, you're free to leave it in the comment section, because I always reply to all comments. So thank you so much guys for coming to watch today's video. I love you so much. I thank you for your support and your encouragement, and bye bye. See you in my next one.